Hello, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shivangi aka your designer Didi, and I'm so excited to be here today talking to you guys about a burning issue that most fashion aspirants, fashion designers and fashion students in general have, which is where to find correct and relevant information about the fashion industry and how to learn about different fields in the industry and how to grow in this industry. I know that you have all these questions and there are so many resources out there on the internet which makes it really difficult to figure out who's actually sharing authentic information and who's not, and I'm here to come to your rescue. But before you do that, you must make sure that you actually go and vet who I am before you even start trusting me. I mean, it is your time and energy that you're investing in me for the next couple of minutes. You should know for a fact if I'm somebody legitimate or not, if I'm somebody who's actually worthy of your time or not, if I'm somebody who's actually sharing the correct information with you or not, or if I come with enough credibility to be able to have this kind of experience to talk about things that I'm talking about. This is step one. So when you get started on looking up people on the internet or platforms on the internet and you feel overwhelmed and you feel, oh my god, maybe this person is saying the truth or maybe this person is saying the truth, but these are conflicting thoughts. How do I go around and decide which person's correct, or how do I go around and decide which platform is correct? You're supposed to first invest a couple of minutes every time you find somebody new on the internet. You are feeding information to your brain. Just how eating junk food is harmful for your body, consuming junk on the internet from random people, random dhinchak pujas pretending out there to know their shit is also harmful for your brain, right? I mean, of course, it's the most important asset that you have, your mind. Don't lose it over random people on the internet. How do you do a vet? Okay, let me help you with that. Only thing and the most important thing that you need to do is basically go look them up on LinkedIn, look at their profile on professional networking platforms, find if they have sufficient testimonials proving that they have done something in the industry. Because again, LinkedIn is also a platform where a lot of people can fake and say that, oh my god, I've done so many internships, I've worked at so many places, I've done da 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 da. But you have to see what is their credibility. Are they actually providing value on LinkedIn? Do they have valued people and credible people on their social media profiles, on their LinkedIn professional profile? When they're talking on the internet, where are they getting all this information from? If somebody is running a blog, or if somebody is running sort of an educational agency of sorts where they're sharing information about things in the fashion industry, you have to first go and look up the platform, check out if the reviews are positive for it or not. You can actually go on Quora and check out a lot of these platforms there, or you could also do it just by googling on the internet, and you could find people who are following them and just take their feedback. But you have to do this initial check before you start trusting somebody with your life. I mean, this is your career, this is your future, and if you are trusting random people on the internet who come with no credibility and who are just here to make money by showing you that they can teach you, but they actually have no knowledge themselves, it's a waste of your time, it's a waste of your energy and your money and your parents' money as well. The time and amount that you're spending on the internet looking at such people is a waste of time which will never come back to you. So please do this initial vet. The second thing that you should be doing is that thanks to the world of internet today, thanks to social media today, some of the top people in the industry are on social media platforms. I mean, you have to be. If you're not on social media platforms, you're sort of not relevant anymore, right? It's not the time that you can actually sort of avoid social media and say, I don't need social media. A lot of people out, and if you are avoiding and you are a biggie, good for you, man. But majority of the people out there today have public profiles on social media who are some of the top-notch industry experts talking about their own niches. It's very important that you follow the best people. Why do you want to follow substandard people who don't come with good educational backing or don't come with work experience as well? See, when I'm talking about good educational background, I don't mean to undermine other colleges that are not as good. What I mean to say is that even if you've studied from a substandard or an average sort of a college that doesn't make the cut into the top 10 or top 5 of the country, it's all right if you have sufficient work to prove it. If you've actually done work and you're not just fluffing around and just sort of faking it, saying that, oh my god, I've done this and I've done that. So a very, very important catch here is, for example, the founder of Oyo doesn't come from a sound educational background, Ritesh Agarwal, but look at his work. He's got a unicorn company under his name. That is Ritesh Agarwal. And it doesn't matter if he's not studied from the top colleges, but he's made an empire for himself, building something, and not by teaching people. Today, after doing so much work, is when he started teaching people and started launching courses with other platforms, right? But look at somebody like an Ankur Variko. Like, if I get somebody like an Ankur Variko telling me that you should be doing this for your startup, I'm going to believe him more than I believe some random Tom, Dick and Harry on the internet just because he or she has like 100k followers, because getting followers on the Instagram is not difficult. I mean, we have plenty of Dinchak Pujas out there and plenty of these, sort of roast accounts and plenty of these. I'm not undermining Dinchak Puja. I mean, if you want to get viral, go learn it from her. But if you want to learn singing, you're not going to go to her, right? You're going to go to an expert who's actually good at singing. So the point is, if I want financial advice, I'm going to go to the best guy out there. Right? I'm going to go read a book by Warren Buffett. I'm not going to go and listen to some random people on the internet talking about financial guidance where they don't themselves have like even 10 lakhs worth of portfolio, right? They're just copying other people who are talking about financial gyan. They're just ripping off things from different books and different sources and putting it together. So my point is, go for credible people. Internet has provided you that opportunity today to actually chase and have all those people so accessible to you. Why do you want to go to substandard platforms and learn from them when you have the option to learn from the best? Another thing which is very, very important, and the third and the most important thing, and I think we'll close this video on that note, is that your time is something that you're not going to get back. It is the most essential asset, and social media, all the platforms are basically black holes, right? They are infinity pools, and once you get in them, there's no getting out. You have to be very, very careful on the kind of content that you're consuming and on the kind of people that you are following or the kind of accounts that you're following, to make sure that for you, you're feeding your brain healthy stuff. You are educating yourself on healthy, actual information which is going to help you grow in your career. I have a video which I had filmed a couple of years back which is still relevant, so I'm going to link it in the description box, which talks about 15 Instagram accounts you must be following. And Business of Fashion, Refinery 29, these are all great platforms to actually start learning about the fashion industry, to be in touch with what's happening, what are the current trends that are happening, what's in and what's not. And of course, my own design academy, Designer Shala, does a lot of blogs. We have like 40-50 blogs talking about different careers in fashion, talking about how to get started in a career in fashion, tips on how to excel as a fashion professional, tips to excel as a fashion student, what to consider when you're applying for jobs, what to consider when you're applying for portfolio, internationally, etc., etc. But I'm still gonna say, don't rely on just one source. Another great platform is Medium, where you could find like a lot of relevant information about the fashion industry and life in general. You just have to type in your query and you're going to find a lot of places. You have to be very particular about the kind of content you're consuming and the people that you're trusting. Quora also has a lot of people, industry experts who are answering questions. And I personally also feel that Association of Designers India, ADI, which I am also a member of, I think it's a great platform to sort of learn about the fashion industry and be in touch with the design industry in general. And these are sort of all the platforms that I could think of right now. If you have certain platforms that you follow and you'd like others to follow as well, please leave them in the comment box down below, because it's going to help other people as well. And this is a community that we are building here. So if you know people who you'd like other people to follow, please make sure that you share sort of their Instagrams or their accounts or like good blogs about fashion. Share them in the description box, in the comment section. Make sure that you're helping as many people as possible. And yeah, also fourth, I know I didn't say I'm going to stretch it to fourth, but fourth and last thing is, when you consume content from random people who don't know what they're talking about and random accounts who don't know what they're talking about and are sharing substandard information, you're encouraging them to keep sharing substandard information, and you are sort of portraying them as experts in their fields while they're not. So please don't follow such people and accounts. Please don't follow such blogs which are not actually giving you genuine, authentic information. Only when you stop following is when other people would also realize that they're not worthy of their time. Your time has value. Please be very particular about what kind of resources you invest your time in. It's that one asset you never get back. So be careful about it. And yeah, I follow some of the top industry experts in finance when it comes to that. I follow some of the top industry experts when it comes to like generating content on Instagram, reels, etc. And I feel like I wouldn't want to follow somebody substandard, and I've unfollowed so many people who didn't add value to my life, or who didn't sort of add anything to my life in general. And if they're not providing me any value, I'm on social media very honestly with just one mindset. I want to keep learning. I want my Instagram also to be a place where when I open my feed, I am learning from people, and I'm actually not being fed garbage and substandard bullshit. So yeah, this is what Designer Didi does, and if you like it, please share this video with your friends. Please like and leave a comment, as it's really gonna help me with the engagement, and help me make more such videos and encourage me to make more such videos. I'll see you guys very soon now. Acha, okay, bye. Mwah.